All right, let's look at the questions that have been prepared nowadays. It's part of the questions, the matching part of it. This is why you need to know the terms and their definition. All right, we start with May, June 2024, paper 2. There came a table there came a question which was like this, and it was question number 1.1. We expect you to know this, and these are simple marks, and each will be 2 marks. All right, table 1 below shows a list of explanations and definitions in column B and mathematical terms and concepts in column A. Table 1, terms and concepts, that is it. Then there comes asking you to write only the number and the letter against. So you're going to allow me, first and foremost, what I'm going to do is to rewrite these answers, sorry, the questions. Our answers will be here. All right. 1.1, we are looking for the best definition for circumference. Circumference, what I need to know, around a circle. So a boundary surrounds a circular shape. So our first answer there is going to be E. Why? I'm looking at a boundary, and indeed it's what? Circumference. Okay, 1.1.2, probability. Probability, a chance that something happens. So we see here, it's a likelihood that something might happen. So here we have the answer as G. All right, there we go. 1.1.3, 1 hour. The first one, it says time measurement equivalent to 600 seconds. 600 seconds. When we divide by 60, these are 10 minutes. No, it's not an hour. But this one says 3,660, which is true, 3,000. These are seconds, okay? We divide by seconds, we get 60. These are minutes. And indeed, we know 1 hour has 60 minutes. So the right answer here is what? F. 1.1.4, temperature. Temperature, it's all about the measuring of the hotness or coldness. So here the answer becomes B. This is how we're supposed to answer. You have to know the terms that you're dealing with. You need to know the terms that you're dealing with. Okay, let's go to the next question. Next question. Yeah, this one came from May, June 2023. This was under paper 2. So here we expect measurements. Okay, here we go. You can go through this expression. Let's see. The distance from the center of the circle to the outer. This is supposed to be radius. This is radius. Why am I saying radius? It's from the center of the circle. So we are saying the use of cardinal directions, north, south, east, west, to describe the location of one point to another. This could have been general what? General direction. Okay, the path or boundary that surrounds a circular shape, we are from seeing it. This is circumference. Circumference. There we go. A position which is not exact, but roughly shows the location of an object. This we can call it relative direction. Relative direction. There we go. A measure of body fat based on height and weight. This is BMI, the body mass index, whereby we know it very well. It's mass in kilograms over height in meters squared. The total area of all faces of a 3D, this is surface area. Surface area. A special type of diagram used to determine outcomes of an event in probability. This is a tree diagram. It's a tree diagram. Then arrangement of some layout, such as a structure features of a mall. This could be a floor plan. A floor plan. The ratio of the distance in real life compared to the same. This is, we are looking at the scale. Mainly it's a number scale. All right. Then we go to a rate of converting a certain distance over time. This is speed. So 1.1.1 body mass index, we are saying it's E. Circumference, we are saying it's what? C. Map scale, we are saying it's I. Compass direction, we are saying it's B. This one here, general direction. Compass direction, why are we taking that? Because we've seen the cardinal directions, north, east, south, west. Then the tree diagram, and we are saying it's G. We are saying it's G. All right. All right, the other questions we're looking at, this one came from Western Cape. It was in prelim paper 2, 2024. Still, we are matching. I'm showing you the importance of knowing the terms that we are using. So they will help you get these small marks, but they matter a lot because you have to get 150, start with 1. So you should also collect these marks. Don't take them for granted since they are simple, but you always know them before you go for your exams. All right, this is from Western Cape, paper 2. It's telling us to match this. So first and foremost, what you have to know, we need the number and only the letter. Please do not write the definition. You make our work harder, but it's fine. But just write the letters against the numbers. Okay. Outcome. What could outcome stand for? Let's go through all the terms that we see. A system of measurement using inches, pounds, and this one we shall say it's what? Imperial. The opposite is metric. The likelihood of something happening or not happening. This could be probability. This is the result of an event. This is an outcome. Outcome, result. Okay, a map of a section of a traveling route. This is a strip map. That's a map of a section. A strip map. Then the system of measurement that uses meters, liters. This is metric. The metric system of measurement. Then it determines how many times a smaller or how many times smaller an object shown on a plan or a map is than in this one here. We're using scale. The scale will determine that. Then information about the profile of a route as shown from the side. This will be the key. All right, let's look and you see we are saying outcome, result. Then strip map, we are saying it's a D. Strip map. Then 1.2.3, we're looking at a scale, which is F. And 1.2 we see is what? A. imperial system, which is this. It's done. All right. We should get used to this. All right. The other question is from the Northwest Province. It also appeared in Prelim 2024, paper 2, still for matching. All right, a map scale. These are the terms that you're looking for. Their definitions, as we're saying, a map scale, circumference, compound event. Now, all we have to do, remember, boundary of a circle. This we already said, it's a circumference. We've seen this appear almost in all the questions we've seen. So circumference. So this is A. Then B, remember we write down the numbers first. We have. So the straight line passing through the center of the circle, passing through. Yeah, if it passes through, then we have what we call the diameter. If it's from the center, then we have the radius. The distance from the center of the circle, this is what we are saying, half the diameter, radius. A ratio of the distance in real life compared to the same distance, this is a scale. Scale, then all possible outcomes of an experiment. Probability. Okay. B, 2 or more events. This means compound. So here we have the scale as E, circumference as A, and compound event as B. This is supposed to be our answer there. Our answers are supposed to be that. Okay, we look at other questions. All right, this was good from the Northern Cape province. All right, table 1 below shows a list of explanations and definitions of concepts used in mathematical literacy. All right, then they are telling us, use the information above to write down the letter of the explanation or definition A to F of each of the following concepts. Remember we say that we shall see what we do. They're telling us the volume is equal to meter to meter times 3. Volume equals to meter times 3. No, the volume could have been the base area times height. That's a general formula for volume. A map of a section of a traveling route showing the distance between the towns as straight lines. Sorry, a town as a straight line. Yeah, this could be a strip map. Strip map. All right, a rectangular prism is a two-dimensional shape of which two lengths are similar to each other. No, yeah, this is a rectangle actually. It's a rectangle. It's not a prism, but a rectangle. A unit of volume measurement that is 1 meter wide, 1 meter in depth. Is what do we call it? It's a cubic, right? It's volume, meters cubed. A map that always drawn to scale. Very lively. A perfect map. Okay. A prism that is named after the three-dimension shape that has rectangles as its faces or bases. Yeah, this is a rectangular prism. It's a rectangular prism. So a strip map, we are saying it's a B. Triangular prism, it's F. And 3 meters cubed, it's D. 3 meters cubed. All right, and we come to Gauteng province. This came in 2024, paper 1, prelim. The table below shows, or the table below contains a list of explanations and definitions of concepts used in mathematical literacy. Match the words given with appropriate description from the table. Write only the correct letter against or next to the question numbers. An example, 1.3.1 to 1.3.4 e.g. 1.3.5, it's H. That's how we're supposed to answer. All right, let's look at the definition. I like to first go through the definitions and I find out the proper one. All right, number A. A set of data includes all values. The set of data that includes all values. Data collection, data values. A set of data that collects, okay. Then we have a company that collects, this is South African Revenue Services. There are sum of all values divided by the number. This could be mean. Then the number that appears most, it's a mod. Then a table that is used to calculate personal income tax for individual. This, we shall call it the tax table or the tax rate tables. All right, then a set of data that contains, this is discrete. Why am I saying discrete data? Because we have whole numbers. Then the number in the middle, this has to be median. So here the answer becomes G. Here the answer is B. Mod, which is D. Discrete, which is F. All right, this one came from Free State Prelim 2024 paper 1. All these questions, they demand or they require your knowledge about terms. Table 1 below shows a list of explanations and definitions of concepts used in mathematical literacy. All right, we like going through them. A, it says annual tax payable before rebates. It's fine, that's a before the rebates. Okay, it has no general term. A special type of diagram used to determine the outcomes. This one we already know it as a tree diagram. It's called a tree diagram. A tree diagram. A numerical description of how likely an event is to occur. This could be prediction. You predict ordinary unnecessary costs of running a small business. Yeah, we call them expenses or fixed expenses, fixed cost. You know, a financial benefit is realized when money generated from the business exceeds the expense, costs, and taxes involved in. Yeah, this is a gain, this is profit. The moment the money that has been generated is more than expenses, you've made a profit, you've made a gain. Then the process of using a research tool to gather information. This one, it's a survey. A survey as a chance of a particular outcome of a game or sport. Yeah, this could be prediction. And this one here becomes what? Probability. The likelihood. Okay, a relief or a tax relief is given to a taxpayer. This is tax rebate. Tax rebate. So we've seen what we are going to answer here. A has nothing there to say. Okay, a survey, we are saying it's C. F. Tax rebate, it's H. Probability, we are saying it as C. Profit, it's E. Each carrying 2 marks. All right.